Excuse me. Excuse me. Do you know why we pulled you over today? Exactly. It's because you're not subscribed. So you better fix that right now, or we're gonna have to take you in. Let us just go into the first story real quick so we can actually get some shit done today, because it's already, like, late. Okay, Sharon, take it to stage.
First Apple mixed reality headset rumored to focus on gaming, media, and communication. Apple's rumored augmented reality, Arkansas, and virtual reality, VR, headset will focus on gaming, media consumption, and communication, according to Bloomberg's Mark Gurman. Concept render of Apple's rumored Arkansas headset by Antonio De Rosa. Power On newsletter. Analyst Ming-Chi Kuo recently explained that Apple is preparing to position its headset to be capable of replacing the iPhone in 10 years. But Gurman today clarified that the first-generation version of the device will not be a Mac, iPhone or iPad replacement from the start.
No, obviously not. Like, there's, like, no. Like, I also don't think that Ming-Chi Kuo was trying to say that. Oh, in 10 years. Oh, okay, so in 10 years. I'm not sure if, like, obviously at some point we're not going to have anything in our hands anymore. It will probably be either lenses or glasses, and with that we will just be able to pull up whatever you want to pull up, right? So I would say that eventually it will replace everything, because why would you need to have something in your hands if it can be augmented reality or mixed reality right here? So I think it's very important that it's not necessarily an iPhone replacement. It's an everything replacement. Eventually, it's a new world. It's a new reality where you can access every single device that you want, whilst not owning the device. You just have glasses on, and you have something that can type. Obviously, people that like a physical keyboard will still probably use a physical keyboard, but the screen will probably be something like a hologram that's either in front of you, or if you want to have it in your hand, it will project it in your hand. This is obviously the future of this. I'm not sure, like Gurman said, this is that already. But yeah, what Ming-Chi Kuo is basically trying to say, if like maybe it's lost in translation, is that this device is obviously the all replacer. Because why would you have a physical Mac in your home and a super advanced mixed reality glass device, whatever, that can literally AR project that same device on your table? There's no reason to have two, right? Why do you need both? There's no reason. Unless you have a lot of money, right? And you're just a fanboy like we are. What? No. We're not fanboys. We're very serious.
But Gurman today clarified that the first-generation version of the device will not be a Mac, iPhone or iPad replacement from the start.
I believe that.
Instead, Gurman believes that the headset will focus on three killer features: gaming, media consumption, and communication. Gaming should be a strong focus of the machine, especially given that it will have multiple processors, a fan, extremely high-resolution displays, and its own app store. Look for Apple to position the device as a dream for game developers. Next, media consumption. I expect Apple to work with media partners to create content that can be watched in VR on the device.
Yeah, probably, right? I mean, yes, like this is, there will be an app store, and there will be games, and there will be media to consume, and obviously stuff like that. But I think the main use case for this stuff should be productivity, right? This is stuff that eventually should replace the computer. If it doesn't, it's just going to be an accessory. And I'm not sure, like, I feel like that is the reason why the Google Glasses failed, is because it didn't really add too much to your life. It was just an accessory to your phone. And that's not what you, well, that's what you probably are going to end up now anyways. But again, the Ming-Chi Kuo in 10 years prediction, I feel like eventually you want to step away from that. But I can understand that the first one will probably focus on stuff like this, right?
Third, communications. Look for any emojis and a VR FaceTime-like experience to be the new age Zoom. A large number of details about the headset's hardware and specifications have now been reported, with the device rumored to feature a lightweight design, 2 main processors, 2 4K micro-LED displays, 15 optical modules, eye tracking, Wi-Fi 6E connectivity, and more.
Now, these two 4K micro-LED displays are probably the main reason why it will have a fan. A fan, not a van, a fan. Because like these things need, like micro LED is hot. I'm not sure if so. There's not a lot of details on micro LED, right? But something that I remember from people that actually tested it. I've never tested it, but people that I trust that actually tested it say that micro LED, these LEDs get a lot hotter than anything on this planet. Like it comes close to an Intel chip. I'm just saying, like the wall from Samsung is something that needs its own, like the room where the wall would be in needs its own ecosystem, like its own air system, because otherwise it will just overheat and die. So that's probably the reason why it has fans, and now it's two micro LED displays with 4K resolution, allegedly coming from Sony. Interesting. I would say that's definitely interesting. Anyways, let's keep it pumping, boys.
2 4K micro-LED displays, 15 optical modules, eye tracking, Wi-Fi 6E connectivity, and more. Apple has filed a number of patents related to the device's potential software, and while it is expected to feature a see-through Arkansas mode, the anticipated software features Gurman outlined today are among the limited number of rumors around the device's functionality.
So, yeah, I mean, obviously, like, this is a first iteration, right? And if you remember, first iteration of the Apple Watch, first iteration of the iPad, first iteration of the iPhone, this is stuff that is obviously, it was ahead of its time in terms of stability, in terms of capability. It did a lot of stuff, but it was not, there was still a lot in the works, right? Like the App Store. Like, for example, on the Apple Watch, you like the entire system changed, right? You don't really have the Friends button anymore. It completely let that go. It turned into more like a health monitor than anything else. But anyways, what is this? But it's MR, right? Mixed reality? Yeah, it is. What do you mean? Oh. Yeah, well, it's expected to feature a see-through AR mode. Yeah, it like probably the mode AR. Augmented reality is already mixed reality, right? But it's probably going to have VR and AR in the same glasses. That's what they're trying to say. That's why it says AR feature
The
or mode.
software features Gurman outlined today are among the limited number of rumors around the device's functionality. With Apple's mixed reality headset now approaching liftoff, according to Morgan Stanley analysts, Kuo believes that the device will begin mass production in the second quarter of 2022 and launch in the fourth quarter of 2022. For more information about the Apple's Arkansas and VR plans, see our detailed roundup that outlines everything rumors and leaks say we can expect.
Yeah, so this is cool, right? And all I'm saying is it doesn't seem too far away anymore, right? The first time we heard these rumors is a long time ago. And obviously Apple showed some interest in VR and also AR, a lot in AR, but also some in VR when they introduced the eGPUs and whatever. I'm just saying that right now it starts to get serious, right? Starts to get serious. Allegedly, in 2022, they're going to start, let's say, mass producing this device. I'm not sure if that is actually true. Nobody knows. But 2022 doesn't sound too far away. I would say 2023 would be a possible release date then, if mass production starts in 2022. Now, We don't know what the chip shortage is going to do. We don't know what, like, Corona is going to do. Nobody knows. All we're expecting is something like this. And if the chip shortage gets worse, obviously they still have the supply chain king, Tim Cook, at the helm of Apple. But yeah, I would still say this is going to get harder and harder, even for Apple to get this done, right? So that's it. That's all I'm saying. 2022, that's next year. Yeah, yeah, it is next year. It is. That's very true. Good job, smartass. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't know what Misky Blue was thinking about. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen,